welcome back to Daily Finance. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ben, and I'm a board certified general dentist who loves to do passive income in my spare time. The last code word that you need to enter my Helium antenna giveaway. So be sure to hang on and watch till the end of the video to get that last code word. Remember, you have until next week. You have until next week in order to give me all three code words to enter to win a McGill 6.0 dBi antenna. We also are talking about passive income. 5 ways that I'm earning passive income. Today's a good one, especially during this time. Hang on. Today's a good one. Thank you for clicking on today's video, and we'll see you over there. All right, we are back. Yes, sir, we are back. Thank you again, you guys, for clicking on today's video. We're going to get into the 5 ways of passive income that I'm doing right now. But before we do that, I just wanted to do a quick overview of the Helium and where it's at today. So today is Monday, June the 27th, and as you guys know, I upload each Monday. Right now we're sitting at 874,000 hotspots. For the current market price of Helium is $10.70. I guess we'll just get right into everything here. But before I do that, I just wanted to say that the majority of those who watch my videos are not yet subscribed. So subscription, your subscription, it's a wonderful way to give back to the channel. It's free, and it just kind of really helps me out to continue making these videos. Also, if you could, go ahead and like the video, comment down below what you think I should cover in the upcoming weeks. Okay, without further ado, we'll go right into my 5 ways of earning passive income in 2022. My first way is that I'm earning passive income is I've opened a high yield savings account. Now, I don't think that it's an amazing idea to put all your eggs in one basket. And again, this isn't financial advice. Again, it's just what I'm doing. But a high yield savings account is an opportunity to earn some interest on money that would just regularly sit. So I have a portion of my income placed in a high yield savings account, and the interest on these savings account aren't great, right? By any means. But the first way, a low risk way, is to have a a savings account where you earn some money. So Discover right now is offering 0.9% on the money that's in the account. And what I've done is I've put in an Excel sheet to see what this kind of means for you. Now, 0.9% is pretty low, and so it would take a lot of money in the account in order to have a significant impact on what you're doing, but it is bigger than, say, Chase's just regular savings account at 0.01%. It's a big bump in your yearly percentage. Okay, so going to the Excel sheet, I have my first way is a high yield savings account, right? And this is for cash that you want accessible, or that I want accessible. Okay, and if you earn 0.9% per year, your daily, it's not a percentage, but your daily fraction of that is right. And what I've done is made an Excel sheet that tells you if you want to make 10 cents per day, then you need $4,000 in the account. And 10 cents per day is equivalent to $36 in the year. If you want to make a whopping $3 a day, you need 121 grand in the account, $1,095. It is a way to increase or to earn passive income. The money's just sitting there. If you had an account that was like Chase's regular savings account at 0.01, look how much you have to have in the account. $365,000 to make 36. While it's small, right? It's a way of increasing your daily income. My second is coming from, of course, the stock market. Another risk is relatively low, right? If you look at the stock market over the entire lifespan, even with the Great Depression, the recessions, the internet bubble, the COVID-19, the stock market has always rebounded and gone to new all-time highs, right? So the whole trend of the stock market has gone up, right? So I would say that the stock market in the long term is probably a low risk investment, right? And on average, people get about 7% return per year in the stock market, right? And so we look at our Excel sheet again, and if you want $1 a day at 7% APY, which is this per day, then you need $5,000 in the account. That's $365 a year. And you can scroll down, and whatever your goal is, you can find that if you wanted $30 a day or $10,000 a year, you would need $156,000 in the account. I say specifically that I'm doing index funds because they're the least risky, right? You could, of course, increase your APY to 10%. Some people get 10% per year, and that changes your goal per, the goal that you need in the account for the associated dollar per day. As a result, you can adjust to whatever you'd like, right? A lot of people solely invest in the stock market and like a Roth IRA and stuff like that, and they can balloon their through compounding interest, to live entirely off of the interest at the retirement date. So this is my second way of earning passive income. Invest early and often into the stock market is what I'm doing, and get that compound interest up, and we'll go from there. So that's my second way, the stock market. Okay, so now we're going to do our third and final code word for this week. The last code word is investment. The last code word is investment. And you guys, good luck. And back to the video. My third way is staking cryptocurrencies, right? Currently, staking, you can earn a very significant rewards or APY on staking cryptocurrencies. So currently, I am staking Kava, which is getting me on average 30% APY. Ended up staking. Okay, so the risk for staking cryptocurrencies obviously is very, very high. So use it cautionally, because if you guys remember, Luna Terra offered very high interest rates, and we saw people lose their entire life savings staking their Luna. And we saw the Luna crash, and that's a story in and of itself. I actually made a video on it that I'll put up top or down low here as a tag that you can go check out if you're interested in that. So staking cryptocurrencies has high risk, right? A lot of them require you to there be a holding period when you stake it. So you'll stake it, and Kava specifically. Requires a holding period. If you wanted your kava back, it would take 21 days before you get your kava back. So, but nonetheless, you could really good projects and earn quite a bit of passive income by staking. Regardless, so staking kava at 30% APY, which is what I get on average. If you wanted one kava per day, which the market price of kava is $1.09, 90 cents, $1.90. So one kava per day equals $1.9 a day, or $693 in the year. Again, you could use compounding interest in order to inflate these numbers, right? That's something that you could use to your advantage. Again, unique position, right? Personally, I believe that we're in a unique position where a lot of things are on discount. I'm not saying that kava will ever go back to its all-time high. It probably won't, or it might. The whole goal is to try to increase as much passive income that I'm making a day, and so I have decided to delegate some of my capital to staking. There are many cryptocurrencies out there, many that you could stake for probably more at low risk, like Ethereum 2.0 or things like that. I've decided to go with Kava, um, and so that's my third way of earning. The fourth way that I've decided to earn my passive income is through, of course, you guessed it, Helium. That is a huge passion of mine, and the ability to mine cryptocurrencies, not just Helium, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, all of those things, can also increase your passive income per day. I love Helium specifically because it really doesn't require much, right? It's essentially a plug and play, and you start earning right away. Cost a lot of in electricity, and there's very little capital up front that you need to get started. Right now, if you want to become, the ultimate setup, you have to do a lot of research, a lot that I've done for you guys, and you guys can check out all my other videos on how to do that. But once you get your miners paid off, it's pure profit on top. And I believe that Helium has a huge upside. So um, remember, you crypto mining is you could do it through Helium, Dogecoin, Demo, which I did a video on, and I'll put up top for you guys. Demo is like mining cryptocurrencies by driving your car. It's essentially Helium for driving, but just crypto alone. I mean, just a Helium alone. If you see the average Helium per day, this is stuff you can look up on the Helium network. 0.08 helium per day. That's 29 helium in the year, and at the current market price, that's $313 a year. That's just at the average helium per day. Now, if you go to 1 helium per day, you're looking at $3,900 at the current market price, right? We've seen in our channel before a lot of these guys that are getting almost 3 helium or 2.9 helium each day from their miner, right? Again, these are like outliers, but at the current market price, 2.9 on average every day is $11,000 a year, which is insane, right? And to put that into perspective, Helium's all-time high was $55. Again, I'm not saying that Helium will go to its all-time high. I'm just saying that at one time, if you were making the current average Helium per day at the all-time high of Helium, you're making $1,600 a year, right? 20,000 if you're at 1 helium a day, or almost an entire salary at 58,000 for those hotspots that make, or those multiple hotspots that make 2.9 per day. Again, helium may never go back to $55, and so I've decided to mine helium, and I'll add to these numbers by doing demo when they come out with their token, and looking for more projects that just are completely entirely passive. The very last thing that I've come up with um, in terms of passive income, it's not really income, it's limit spending, right? Limiting your spending allows you to free up capital to invest in other things, right? The whole goal, or my whole goal, is to have my money work for me. Over the past couple years, I found things in my life that I could limit my spending on and use that freed up capital to invest and have that money that I was using for things that I may or may not need to work for me. One of those things, making your coffee at home, right? Instead of going to Starbucks, you could save $5 a day or whatever it is by having your coffee at home. Sitting down, budgeting, and finding those extra dollars each day add up. It could truly mean a big difference, right? So so this chart just says that $5 a day is $1,800 a year. $1,800 more that you could invest in. That's the cost of a helium miner. Coffee at home is one way, right? Instead of buying from Starbucks, invest in the Starbucks stock maybe. That's my mentality. Again, it's not financial advice, but that's my mentality. So just remember, $5 a day equates to $1,800 in the year, and $30 a day is $10,000 a year. So I urge you to dig deep, find those little things, so that you can invest in. You can try and invest it. So my last one is limit spending. Okay, so the last thing that I have on this Excel sheet is a table that sums up everything, right? If you add all of your passive incomes per day, what would that equate to for the year? Table tells you what you'll make in the year. And so it just kind of goes through and tells you where you're at or where you want to be at. And then you could just live off of your passive income and do what you'd like. Or you could just let the passive income compound and get greater and greater and greater each year, and you can continue focusing on increasing your daily income from your job or whatever, and you can set yourself up for retirement. So remember, $5 equates to $1,800 a year. $100 a day is $36,000 a year. $200 a day is $73,000 a year, and $300 a day is $100,000 a year. So that's all I have for you guys this week. I hope you guys were able to get all the code words. I hope you guys DM me before the deadline, which you can check out in the description. I have goals for myself. I implore you guys to um, set goals, set a budget, see what you can do to increase your income. Life's hard, so let's try to make it as easy as we can for each other. So that's all I have for you guys this week. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys wake up early, work hard, limit your spending, invest early and often, and I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you again for subscribing, commenting, and liking this video and this channel. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.